And I'm here just briefly to talk about Kwanzaa. Yes, Kwanzaa. And today is the first day. And the first day is called Ujama, which means unity. And my purpose and reasoning for doing celebrating Kwanzaa is to basically to get people to look at a tradition. It's normally an African tradition, but to look at it totally from a scriptorial purpose, also from the view of uniting families. And that was basically its creation, but sometimes it's kind of like taken out of context. That's it's only an African celebration. True enough, it's done in the African American community, some homes or in some places within the community. But I believe it's such a learning tool, such a tool to be used and to be learned from, that we should just practice it more. And that's what I want to do is like introduce you to ways to simply practice it, to instill family values in your children and your grandchildren, to make it sort of a process that where we are beginning to create a legacy, to create meaning for your children. You know, we teach them about Christmas, we teach them about, you know, different things, but we teach them how to live? Do we teach them about life? Do we teach them what the real meaning of family is? You know, and that's what we're going to talk about is the real nitty gritty, the nuts and bolts of what it is when it comes to being a family. And that's what unity is. It starts to introduce them to beginning to understand what a family unit is, what it is to be close, what it is to share, what it is to come together and talk to one another and to commune together, to fellowship together as a family, as a whole, as a unit that functions together. You know, does your family have family meetings? Do you come together with your problems and discuss them with your children? Do you teach them the importance of family? Do you teach them the meaning of having sisters and brothers? You know, these are all things we need to take our time and to think about and to consider. So while we're working on today, which is unity, which is bringing things together and working together and learning how to use this particular process, every day this week, I'm going to take out time with Kwanzaa. I'm not going to do it like I did last year, so traditionally and so entails so much as, you know, the principles of Kwanzaa, the union, the, the the historical meaning. I'm going to take it where you can break it down and use it in your everyday life. Use it with your family as a whole and just bring you guys closer together as a family unit. You know, sometimes your family unit may be a mother and children, or sometimes you may have the whole component of mother or father and children. However, your family is based, you need to come together to come closer together to understand the workings of the community, the workings of the outside world, how it affects you, how the outside life affects you as a family whole. And that's what we're going to get to is to get to the core of coming together, getting the basic understanding of family unity, family togetherness. It doesn't even just have to do that. It teach you to love your relatives, your cousins, your nieces, your nephews, what it really means to be a part of a family. How do we act toward one another? You know, are we loving unconditionally one to another? That's unity. You know, your family just doesn't entail, it doesn't entail your household, but it entails your complete family as a whole. How do you embrace them? How do you treat them? How do you look at them? You know, are you loving them unconditionally? Are you calling them and just saying hi? Or is it something that you really need to think about before you do? But this is something we need to learn. We need to start practicing unity. We need to start practicing love. We need to start practicing how to work together. We need to start doing things that make us stronger as a people, as a family, and as a whole. And that's what we're going to be talking about for 7 days. The principles of Kwanzaa, how we and how can we use them in our everyday lives. And I just wanted to come to you briefly with this little tidbit of information. I will be back tomorrow with the second day of Kwanzaa and what it means, what it entails, how we can practice it. And it's just a start. It's a beginning. Every year, I am going to bring this up. And also, after the end of the 7 day sessions, there will be a book on this for you to download. It'll be a free download for the first 100 people. They will receive this free. So you can begin to, bring your family together. You can practice Kwanzaa anytime, any place, and anywhere. And that's exactly what I want you guys to do is to practice Kwanzaa, not just the 26th of December through the 1st of January, but every day. Pull up a quality and use it on a daily basis. Demonstrate it, practice it, and see what the outcome is. So for now, I'm just going to say happy Kwanzaa. I hope you enjoyed this brief message. And most of all, practice unity, working together, loving together unconditionally. Bye for now. See you on tomorrow. Hoping that your next day of Kwanzaa, day 2, will be just as happy as this one was as well. Bye for now. See you tomorrow.